Everything's changed. Everything's been switched around. What's poppin', everybody? It's your boy, Snowy Kurama, and we are here for some PDT. Crap. What's the tournament's called? Clash and Cure Poison? Jeez. This is embarrassing, isn't it? Clash and something or other. Something Poison. I can do it. CP? What is that? Cursed Poison. Cursed Poison. Clash and Cursed Poison. Holy. I think my new setup is what's got me all mixed up. I'm rocking out with 3 monitors now. My not Secret Santa, my White Elephant gift for Christmas for my mom's side of the family was a laptop stand. So I've got that up here on my right, your left, I guess, while I have my main monitor here and then another one here. So everything's all switched around. I don't know what I'm doing. This might not even stay the setup because I can't really think of what I want to do with this third monitor. The issue is that the laptop isn't the same resolution as the damn other monitors, so nothing looks right over here. Nothing looks correct. I was hoping to keep the OBS over on this one, but I don't. Legends Clash. Yes, it's Legends Clash and Cursed Poison or something. Welcome, Lego. The team tells me this week has been spicy, so I'm ready for it. I don't know what the order was for these fights. I don't know if anybody really does. I just grabbed them in order that I saw them on our team Discord. So this looks to be Delp's account. It's the only one I don't recognize, so it's probably Delp's. Versus B. Garrett 2. I want to say this is the team with the Mega Delphox. And then the other team... I need to see if my sound is okay. Is my sound okay? Do I need to turn it down? The music? Things are definitely getting real. I forgot to put up my little counter thing again for times I get the leads right, but I think I'll just do that the next streaming project. So I won't have to go back and count them. Let's get this rolling. No Terras, so we don't need to figure out the Terras, which is pretty neat in my opinion. But we have possible leads for the opponent. Alamamola and is pretty decent for just flip turning on whatever for a slow pivot, get in something that you don't necessarily want to get chipped down. Galvantula is nice for webs. We have defog and spin on this team, so those webs can go away. And there's no ghost, so can't really stop the spin when the spin happens. There's a Val over there too. All in order? Okay. Good lord, I didn't like that on my ear. Looking at... I don't know if anything else really wants to lead. I mean, I guess you could be offensive rocks or maybe even just defensive rocks on Crook. Celestial could get up some Leech Seed. Out of all of those, looking at Delp's team... it might be just Alamamola leading. I could see a Spidops lead with spikes and such. Could also see... not Delphox. That wouldn't make any sense. Maybe Gren for a U-turn? Figure out if Alo's helmet. I'll do Spite Ops and Alo and Mola. That sounds good to me. Gotta go slow. And go. Actually, hold up. This is what I want to do. Can I pop out this chat? I can make this chat bigger, that's good. I'll full screen that here. Perfect. So we do have Spite Ops. And actually Ogre Pawn. Okay. So I got one of them. Trailblaze right away. I don't know if not Ogre Pawn, this Spite Ops gets counter or not. I think it might. We have webs up right away. I don't see a way for the opponent to really get rid of them. Swords Dance with 1 speed up. It's pretty crazy. Crit! Ooh! Ooh, crit on the Wheezing! Ooh! Yikes! Spite Ops is back. With a first impression, doing some chip to Ogre Pawn before it knocks us out with the Ivy Cudgel. Yikes. Helmet, maybe? No helmet. Alright. Tusk is in. We have a Power Whip. Rindo Berry doesn't save us. No! No! Does Ogre Pawn do it? Delphox is here. Is Mega Speed enough? No, it's not, and that's a crit. I think Ivy Cudgel has a higher crit chance, so. Oh, no! Water Shuriken. Can we do it? Oh, man. If we were loaded dice, that would have been perfect. That's a very unfortunate. Empoleon's in. Ivy Cudgel's here. Yeah. Well, this was a start. This was a start to the stream. Nice try, Delt. This thing's insane. I'm turning down my my headset quite a bit. Are we sure that this volume for the background noise or background music's good? Maybe the crits killed us. Yeah. Crits, in fact, killed us. How many crits was there? Was that like at least 2? Need to scroll up. A bit loud. Alright, we can turn that down. I think that's probably where it needs to be. I don't know why it turned up. I can't think of a reason why it did that. Maybe an OBS update or something. How many crits? 1 against the Delphox. I don't know if that mattered. It probably didn't. That was the only crit. Everything else was... That's the only crit I saw. Either way, it doesn't matter. Good try, Delt. Next week, we'll get them. That is 0-1 for the LBL so far, but it's only game 1. So we can only go up from here. We have Big Iger versus Wolfman. Hey, Venice, welcome. Welcome. We have not gotten to your game yet, but we will. They're the only 2 mons that lived. You're talking about Delphox and Empoleon? There was something else that got crit. Probably. I don't know. I don't even remember the match anymore, if I'm being honest. I just remember that Ogre Pawn smacked him. And there were crits. Okay, so the Pokemon that is missing on Wolfman's team is Umbreon. I don't know why that's missing. No Mega on Iger's team, it seems. And there's Stoy's Mega potentially on Wolfman's team. Subtle foreshadowing. I'm confused. My brain is soup. Oh, you're talking about the crits. Oh. Oh, I got there. I got there. Oh man, let's just go. Let's just figure this out. I could see Deoxys lead because of the hazards and such. Corv could lead for the same reason I was talking about Aloe. Don't know if you necessarily want to do that into a Galv. Galv might not be okay for Deoxys either, unless it's Sash. Galv hits a couple of these guys. For Bug and Electric, just dual stab. That's pretty crazy. So maybe we won't get a lead Galv. Maybe. Sneasler might be an okay lead into the Galv. But at that point, you'd probably just fake out and U-turn. You don't really want to get rid of a gem if you have it. Oh, it's probably Seed if it's got a Lele here. Maybe Blastoise flip turn. Probably, yeah, Galvantula, me. Galv and Deoxys. Let's do that. Okay. Hey, let's go! Let's go. Alright, we see the Umbreon switch, and it's invisible. Bug Buzzes does some decent damage. So it must be a Fizz-Def Umbreon. See a Toxic here. This is Netdex. Switching out to Corviknight, are we still clicking the button that says Bug Buzz on it? We are. That is not terrible. Or not a terrible play considering that it's staying in. Maybe we were choiced on Galv. We have Golden. Corviknight clicks the Iron Defense. Okay, I don't know what it's expecting here because its Body Press isn't going to be doing anything. U-turn into the Para. Decent Para for a setup Mon. Stoice is in. We see Fez on what? A flip turn, maybe a Dark Pulse? Okay, Blastoise, probably Dark Pulse. There it is. And Fez has good Spadef, so very good switch there. Lele's in. We see a Sludge Bomb. Okay. Switching into the Poison move. Perfect. Let's do more of that. Aromatherapy? Is that... I didn't know you got that. Sludge Bomb, no Poison. Poison would have been really good there. I don't think it would have taken Lele out, but... Alright, we got our Lele. Seems that our opponent doesn't care about it. Sneaser's definitely coming in, and it's a Seed, just like I was saying it was. Gliscor comes in. We don't really want Fez to stay in on the Poison move. We see Acrobatics doing absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing to Gliscor. Acro again. I don't think we have... Oh, wait. Yeah, we definitely do have Roost, but an Earthquake obviously kills the 4 times weak to ground Sneasler. Not sure why that happened, but it did. Blastoise is in. Threatens with a Water move or maybe Ice Beam. Fez comes back in. Our Special Wall. Ice Beam does a chunk. What are we doing here? Okay, Roosting. I was wondering if it would be a U-turn. Ice Beam again. No freeze. That's good. Alright, Deoxys is in. What do we do here? Click Sludge Bomb. Get a crit! Okay, this Deoxys definitely has some HP in it. Psycho Boost. We have the Piappa Berry. Into a U-turn. Very nice. Okay, we see Helmet into Toxic Chain. Hey, let's go! Alright, Galva's in, and it's ready to click that electric move. I would be clicking the electric move if I was Iger. Umbreon. Oh yeah, electric move is coming out. Thunder! There it is. Big Thunder, big compound eyes. Maybe even specs. Stoice is in. Thunder here. Lives on 14, gets parried! Ooh, the hacks. We love it. Oh, we live. Not through the toxic, though. But imagine if we weren't toxic. That's another turn of Thunder. Golden goes in. Into Hex. Getting rid of the Blastoise. Makes sense. And it probably has enough firepower to get rid of the Corv if we have the Thunderbolt. Maybe even Nasty Plot into Thunderbolt. Thunder Wave fails on the Deoxys because it is statused already. Isn't the... Hold on. Oh, it's not Thunder Waved anymore because of the Aromatherapy. I forgot that it wasn't paralyzed anymore. It's like, wait. That thing's paralyzed. Why? So Psycho Boost looks like it did nothing, but Hex got us there. I'm guessing we'll see a Thunder Wave into a bunch of Hexes on this Corv. There's the Thunder Wave. Clicks U-turn, probably the best move it has. Here I am asking about the stream and I'm the guy that's late. Hey Stish, welcome. I think I was late too, but I had some difficulties getting on. Hex into Corv, doing a lot. This is definitely the end. Just gotta wait for the last Hex to go off, and that is it for Corv. Fantastic job to Iger. You kind of read your opponent here like a book. Also, I don't know if your opponent's just used to VGC and staying in or something, but there's like no switches. Maybe it's because there wasn't really any switch-ins to Gold and Galv, and your Fez really just walled the whole team. At least the crap that it was out against definitely walled that. Fantastic game. We have Ditto versus Velcroc. We're what, 1-1? 1-1 for the week right now. 5 games left. We have the Sand team with the Mega Drill. I guess possible Sun with the 2 Protos. Probably not, though. They don't necessarily need the Sun. Against Mega, either Bax or Chestnut. There's no way. There's no way they're allowing Metagross. I wonder if Mega Metagross and Nat Dex is manageable. I wouldn't know. I haven't played Nat Dex in what feels like years. And I'm probably incorrect in saying it is manageable, but I really don't know. It probably isn't, though. Maybe Screamtail lead. But what would the opponent lead? Kinda. I'm assuming you're talking about Metagross. I just remember back in Gen 6 draft, this thing was running around, dude. This thing was running around, just killing everything. Skeleturge, yeah, true. Yeah, true. That's Earthquake, though. But there is Will-O-Wisp to consider. It'd probably be high points if it's allowed. Could be hazards on either the first guy or the last guy. Got 2 floating jellyfish in the middle. That's fun. Maybe lead Nihilego? It doesn't look great into this team is the problem. It's definitely only here for Screamtail. And Rotom. And probably something else that Ditto didn't bring. Maybe Screamtail and Chestnut. Chestnut being there to predict the Hippo. Or maybe Jellicent to predict the Hippo. I'm gonna go Jelly and the Screamtail. Let's see what we got. Screamtail? Oh. Chestnut. Okay. I should have stuck with Chestnut. But I'm getting them today. Rotom Heat is in. We see Nihilego, so... Or Nihilego, however you say it. Drill is now in, so we're just switching around. Into the rocks. We can spin. Although there is a Jellicent, which comes in. What does Ditto do here? Goes into Rotom instead. I think this thing gets default because it's Net Dex. So that is an option. Going out into Nihilego. Discharge. No para. This thing has a pretty decent SPDF stat. I remember that much. The Jellyfish here. Hippo is in with a 4 times Earthquake, just ready to go. See an Acid Spray. I like Acid Spray. I don't really use it on draft, but I use it in game for sure. Drill is now in, and it has the Sand Rush. Grass Knot not doing too much. I guess Drill's just a light little guy. Chestnut switches in. What do we see here? We see Mega Drill. Ooh, and we're behind a sub. Are we sub SD dual stab? Was that what's going on? Mega Chestnut. Excuse me. Aerial Ace. Ooh, that's pretty good for the Chestnut. And a crit. But he lived? Crazy. Body Press takes care of this sub. We're faster, so we'll be able to hit you with anything. Iron Head. So sub 3 attacks maybe? That's possible. Jellicent is in. What are we doing here? Probably just switching. Yeah, Manaphy's here. Probably going to be able to take whatever water move this guy wants to go for. Scald. 10. That's nothing. That is absolutely nothing. Alright, we see a Bax. What do we see here? Take Heart. Surf. Doing some chip, and then the Sand will do more chip, so definitely not an awful turn. Alluring Voice, getting Axe down to 23. Icicle Spear? Yeah, that's not knocking us out, guy. Did you think there was going to be a switch to who? Who are we switching to? Roaring Moon? Oh, do we outspeed too, don't we? Max speed? Jolteon, gonna take some chip, some Alluring Voice chip. Okay, we see a Shadow Ball, probably expecting Jellicent or the Metagross, which is an interesting expect. I probably just would have Alluring Voiced again. Hippo is here. We see a Shadow Ball. Hippo takes that pretty well. Might be... It could be even be Assault Vest. I don't think so, though. Maybe. Nope. We see rocks. Bax is low. Rotom's in. Probably leftovers here. It probably was already revealed. Icicle Spear. I don't think this knocks us out either. Very close, though. Definitely dies if it stays in, the Rotom. Scale Shots here. Alright, Bax is now boosted. Do we go to Screamtail, thinking that he doesn't have the Steel move? We haven't seen anything else aside from those two. Screamtail's in. We see an Icicle Spear. Yeah, it's not knocking him out. Screamtail too bulky. Light Screen. Interesting that it wasn't Reflect. Unless he just doesn't have Reflect. It's possible. Or the Sand Chip. That works. Metagross is in. What do we go to? The Hippo, maybe? Bullet Punch takes out Screamtail. Probably doesn't think he needs it anymore anyway. Roaring Moon is in. Okay, we're booster speed. Into a knockoff. Something that made Roaring Moon go from to crazy decent. Good. Hammer Arm. Okay, does not take the sand because of the steel typing. But Drill's in, and it's going to be able to click Earthquake for... Okay, Iron Head, actually. Probably predicting the Jellicent because of the balloon it still has on. There's the balloon. Are we clicking Iron Head to get rid of that? We are not. We're going right out to Manaphy. I don't think you have any healing moves on this thing. I don't think it gets any besides Rest. See a switch to Hippo to get up that sand again. Definitely going to need that for drill against Jolteon. For sure. Alright, switching to Jellicent on maybe an Earthquake. Bulldoze instead. Same deal. The Jellicent takes nothing because of the balloon. Got to give props to the opponent. They are holding onto that balloon pretty decently. See Toxic. It's not going to pop the balloon, but it's definitely going to put Jellicent on a timer. Manaphy's in, ready to take some more damage. Scald. Ooh, we got the burn. And we're lucky that we are playing in post-Gen 6 burn. Otherwise, this Manaphy would be gone. Shadow Ball doing some chip denial ego. Not a ton, especially since the rock typing has that boost in sand. Shadow Ball here. Again. Clearly just trying to sack this guy for chip, which is completely fine. Ditto never fails to give heart attacks during his games. Yeah, he's cutting it pretty close. Drill's in, ready to click the Earthquake. Iron Head's instead, which is just fine considering Jellicent could come in. Who does come in, though? Probably a Jellicent. Yep. Does Iron Head do it? Click Sub instead. Just trying to stall out his own sand turns, I see. Clicks Recover. I need to take an anxiety meds when I watch Ditto Gaming. Iron Head's here. Trying to go for that flinch, I guess. No more balloon. Ooh, gets the flinch. Earthquake's probably... I don't even think... No, it doesn't do it. Yeah, I got close, though. Scald's here. Definitely kills the sub. Is Jolteon going to be able to do it against Hippo? There's no Terra, so my vote is yes. Shadow Ball into the drill goes down. And then Hippo's in. Shadow Ball does not knock out the Hippo, comes pretty decently close. And a Bulldoze, and that's the end of the game. Looks like in the chat, Ditto said he forgot he didn't have sub. I'm assuming he means that he can sub with his drill. Otherwise, it probably would have knocked out the Jolteon. But that is game. Good job to Ditto, and please don't do that ever again. Please don't do this ever again. Win, yes, but this? No! Good job. Good job. The opponent played pretty well, keeping the balloon on Jellicent. It was really the only solid way around drill, but just like with Iger with his Fez, the Manaphy was pretty good to check the Jellicent when it came in. Fantastic. That is 2-1 for us. We got Bart versus Normie Grill. I think Bart just keeps using his team, which is completely fine. He spent some time... Everyone spent some time putting their stuff together, to be fair. But he was grinding out probably when he should have been asleep. Because I think it was getting into the evening time for me when he was building. And I can only imagine how late that... I think it's like midnight for him or something. So leads on the other team. We have a Mega Mawile on that side. It's the only reason you would have a Mawile. And there's a Mega Lop here. Ty should be next, so we're going in order. We can throw his up. I'm just going in the order I clicked them. Which was going top down. Never mind, we got Tylord and his Rain team. Tylord and Rain go together like peanut butter and jelly. Against Johnny69. Okay. Which match are you? Are you this one? Yes. Makes sense that Venice was last, given the context. Okay. There's a Mega Drampa on the other side. And my little Sinistra, my favorite. Tylord brought his Flappy Birds. Kilowattrel without Terra. What a world. They got pinned out of order. I mean, hey, props for people just posting that stuff, too. Props for people posting that stuff. I definitely appreciate that. I was going to give a shout out at the end, but I appreciate everybody for posting their pastes just so I can find them easy. And for everyone who was posting other people's pastes, I think that was Bart and Stitch mostly keeping that going. Definitely appreciate that. You guys are making my life a lot easier. So the lead, it's probably going to be Tylord's Pelipper. Leads pretty decently into the whole squad to just get up the rain and get the hell out. Could even be a slow pivot. Tylord could even throw out a Hurricane or a Surf depending on what's out. I am thinking definitely Pelipper. I've convinced myself of that. The other side, Meow's a common lead because it can go fast U-turn. If we are expecting a Pelipper, then it might be Scarf Mammo or something with a Stone Edge. Unless Drampa gets some crap that I don't know about. This is a PU mon, usually. So I'm not really familiar. Mammo and Pelipper. That's my pick. Pelipper, figured. And Rotom. Okay. Gotcha. Are we Scarf Rotom? Kilowattrel, so he might not be Scarf Pelly. We see a Will-O-Wisp. Very interesting. I don't know what the plan was there. See Drampa coming in. Ooh, Cloud9! That's messed up. That is messed up. Hat comes in. Alright, Sinistra comes out and the rain starts again. We see a Nuzzle. Your Parad. Hatterene does not Hex, so that's unfortunate. Tentacruel comes in. Do we see a Psychic move of sorts? Nope. Arc comes in, though, which is pretty good against the Tentacruel here. Drampa's in. Does Archaludon click the Iron Head? Not Iron Head. What was I thinking of? Iron Defense, maybe. Dragon Tail's out into the Rotom. Kilo comes in. Are we discharging? Sunny Day. Okay, this is how we want to get rid of the weather, huh? Not bad. I mean, you gotta play against the weather team somehow. Clicks the U-turn into the Archaludon. A little bit more susceptible to the heat thanks to the sun. But Hex is gonna raise that defense stat. Will-O-Wisp misses. Are we body pressing here? We're Dragon Tailing instead. Alright. Into the Drampa, who probably doesn't want to take another one of those Dragon Tails. Hatterene is in, maybe fearing the Draco. Alright, we have Tentacruel, so we're just switching around. Knock. No more Vest for Hat. See a Psyshock. Does crazy damage because that Tentacruel is not really defensive in the physical side. Flip turn into Sinistra. It's going to be able to take some special moves a little bit better. Nuzzle. Alright, good call by the opponent. Already switching into a Paradmon on the Nuzzle. Pelipper comes in. Are we going to see the Sunny Day guy come out? Pelipper gets hit down to 52 from that Shadow Ball. Alright, Drampa's in. Are we U-turning? We're Hurricaning and we hit! Let's go! Knocking him down to 30. And there's no Berserk on this guy because he's Cloud9 instead. U-turning into Hat. We see a Roost. Okay. Did he get Roost in this gen? That's possible because Berserk plus Roost seems nuts. So I think why Voltrace doesn't get it. Galarian. Overquill is now in against the Sinistcha. We see a Machagacha. Probably not doing too much. 23, it's alright damage for sure. Tentacruel's now in. Are we clicking Spikes? We're clicking Crunch instead to get rid of the Tentacruel. That makes sense. Rocky Helmet Chip. And a Life Orb. In the rain, okay. Drampa's probably coming in. Yep, there it is. There it is. We see Archaludon coming in. On a Roost? What have we seen from this guy? Just Roost? Interesting. I mean, it's a Mega. It's a Pokemon that can Mega, so maybe we're expecting it to pop off at any moment. Aura Sphere into the Ghost type, not really going to work. Good call by the opponent. You see a Dark Pulse, probably brought for the Sinistcha. Machagacha. Are we burning? Hope not. But we are raising the defense stat. Dark Pulse, lowering that guy's HP. Very good. Strength Sap. This is Sinistcha. This is Sinistcha at work. We just need to get a crit Dark Pulse. Oh, man. Oh, man. Calm Mind. Oh, this is my favorite. Very good. Very good flinch. We need that. Down to 12. Para? Oh, Strength Sap. Not recovering as much thanks to Archaludon's lowered attack stat. We just need to Para flinch this guy down. Looks like that's not happening. We got Shadow Ball. Are we Dragon Tailing out here? No, we're clicking Dark Pulse. Makes sense. That probably killed the Sinistcha. It's faster than the Mamoswine with the Aura Sphere. Oh, never mind. It's just naturally faster. That's interesting, though. What set are you, then, if you're not fast with Life Orb? Unless you're Adamant and Tylor just had a lot of speed in this thing. I'm not sure. Either way, Archaludon's dead, and Mamoswine is hit low. Hatterene out onto an expected Ice Shard, but instead we see Protect. Pelipper's now in. It's going to be able to click the Surf pretty easy. Trying to click Protect, why? Alright. Are you choiced into Protect? No, you're Life Orb. Why are you clicking Protect so much? What's happening? Psyshock. I guess it's just stall out the rain. Maybe this Mamo is meant for a sack. Alright, Sinistcha is now in. Get the Draining Kiss off, recovering some HP. We might outspeed this thing. We don't. Hatterene is very slow. Magic Bounce. That's how that works, I guess. Guess our opponent forgot Magic Bounce. I would too, so not a slight for sure. I just didn't know that's how that worked for Strength Sap. That's very good to know. Hatterene knocks out Sinistcha. Hex on the hat, not doing too much. Psyshock doing, looks like a bit more, right? Just a tiny bit more. So we could 1v1 this thing barring a crit. Psyshock going down to 8. Probably have to Draining Kiss this guy, right? Ooh, never mind. Never mind, there's a crit. Yikes. Okay, what do we see now? Kilo is in, ready to take a life. We see a full health Drampout. Weather Ball, not doing anything here. I think maybe it was raining still. I don't remember. Mega Drampa's in. I think that's Berserk. So Weather Ball crit into Berserk. This Kilo is not long for this world. Hyper Voice knocks it out. Yeah, there it is. Alright, we see a Swampert coming in. This is a Mega Swampert. See it Mega Evolve into a Superpower, knocking out that Drampa. Definitely worth the stat drops. Meow is in, makes sense. See it switch out into Pelipper, so now the Swift Swim is active for Tylored Swift Swimmers. Flower Trick, my goodness, I think the game would have went better if that killed. Alright, we get the Meow down to Sash and Confused. What? Meow gets Trick Room? Oh, and there's a Swift Swimmer's up. Oh, no. Oh, no. Rotom's in with the Will-O-Wisp. Swampert's going to be able to knock it out with pretty much anything it has. Clicks the knock under the Pashu Berry. Mamo's at 4, so Swampert just has to live 1. Just has to live 1 hit. See Pelipper coming in on the Earthquake. He's not locked into the Earthquake. Just trying to stall out the Trick Room turns. Weather Ball. Okay, yeah, he min speeds, or is lowered speed. So that was actually perfect. Great job, the Tie Lord. You had a lot of good plays here with all of your stuff. The Life Orb and Swift Swim was really cool here. I did not know that this guy got Trick Room. Did not know that. That was pretty insane. Magic bouncing the hat, or Magic bouncing the Strength Step with the hat was really cool as well. Didn't expect that. This is not the set that I was expecting, but it is definitely doing some work phasing out. If only you had some hazards up, that would have been much, much better, but still just Dragon Tailing out some guys that you don't want to see is not bad at all, just no matter what. Great job. That's what, 3-1? 3-1. Very good week for us so far. We got Stish versus Noah, FTW, 1, 2, 3. We got a Magron, and they have Mega Delphox. And it looks like Mega Delphox plus Gen 6 OU. That's what we're looking at right now. Or Gen 7 UU, probably. And a surprise Trick Room and no Sucker. Yeah, that's really odd. Because that's priority. Priority and Trick Room would make Meow not useless once the Trick Room's up. Unless the whole idea is to die, but then you're sacking him on. I understand using life as a resource. That's a Magic the Gathering player, but I mean, come on. You only get 6 Pokemon. And anything can happen in draft. You don't know exactly what your opponent's going to be bringing. So it's not like you can really use that life as a resource here and expect to be successful. I mean, is it lead Pharaoh or is it lead Ribombee? I can't see any other leads. Unless he really wants to get up rocks with Hydreigon, but I doubt he's rocks Hydreigon. I don't think that's I don't think that's it. Either way, Landorus isn't awful. They can get up rocks. Either way, Entei would put on the pressure right away. It'd just suck if he went Manaphy, but I don't think that's happening. It's just Manaphy switches in right away on Entei, so you'd have to double switch and hope that you get it right. That's the only issue there. Probably tried and true Lando, and I'm gonna say Ferrothorn. I haven't seen a Ferrothorn in what feels like 10 years, dude. Ferrothorn, let's go. And a Grim. Okay, I got half of it. That's fine. Alright, we just get up them screens. Ferrothorn clicks knock. No more light play for us. Unfortunate, but it happens. We see a Thunder Wave. Into a Leech Seed. Yikes. Alright, Entei comes in on the Pharaoh. We see some rocks. At least Entei came in before the rocks. I think, what's his name, gets Howl. Interesting. Is that the only way it boosts attack? Might be. Oh, this thing probably gets Defog too. I was going to say Lando gets it, so maybe we have Defog there. Ferrothorn comes back in. CM, okay. I don't know if weakness policy goes off first. And this is Nat deck, so we got Mystical Fire on Lottie. There's a chance that it gets it in the DLC as well. I'm not entirely sure. Manaphy's in. We see the Alluring Voice. That's not going to activate the Confusion, but it will activate the weakness policy. Holy. Just how. Oh, and Was that expertly EV'd to be slower than a Manaphy so that you don't get Calm Mind Alluring Voice confused? Because that'd be some 3D chess. That would be some 3D chess. We see Alluring Voice. And the Psyshock getting Manaphy down pretty low, but Latios is also low. Alluring Voice here. Are we Roost? Psyshock. We probably don't have room for Roost. Hydreigon's in. See a U-turn here. Getting rid of the Latios. That was a mistake, but it worked. It definitely worked out. Definitely worked. Alright, Entei's in against the Ribombee. You see a U-turn. Is Entei going to go Super Mega Fire Flare move attack? That's the one. Sacred Fire. No burning on the Gligar. Lando's in. Ready to take the Earthquake. There it is. We can click Knock for the Eviolite and just generally anything. I don't even think Delphox really wants to take one, even though it can't lose its item. Roosts off the damage, but Gligar no longer has the Eviolite. And Keldeo is scary. T-Spikes? That's annoying. Ribombee's in. We see a flip turn here. Pharaoh and Manaphy gave me fits and mocks for prepping those two down. Latios so good. Yeah, absolutely. They are non-issues now. They're gone. Okay, Defog on the Lando. Makes sense. Sticky Web. Okay. You have that now. Aggron doesn't give a crap, though. That thing's slow as piss already. Moonblast takes that pretty well. So Aggron must be full Spadef with Curse. Possibly. We have U-turn. I wouldn't be surprised if the Fakemon guys had this thing have stamina. Thunder Wave on the Hydreigon. Pretty good. Earth Power. Aggron eats it pretty well thanks to it only being 2 times weak. Body Press. Doesn't even need Iron Defense, honestly. He can get away with that. That's just Aggron. Lando's in to take the other Earth Power. Good. Ribombee comes in. Do we have the rocks? We have the U-turn. That's good too. Ribombee took some damage from that. Into Aggron. I don't know if Ribombee gets anything to really hit this. Just U-turns into the Gligar maybe. There it is. Stone Edge. That's probably the best remove this Aggron has for Gligar. Lando's in. See a U-turn into Ribombee, Hydreigon. Might be using Dark Pulse here. U-turn. We don't care, because it's parried. Alright, now we're going to Grim. We can still set up the screens if we want. Ribombee's in. Light screen makes sense because the Moonblast is incoming. Grim takes that like a champ. Like an absolute champion. Alright, Entei's in. Ribombee's probably Oh, he's clicking U-turn. Okay. Into Gligar. Alright, we're going to click that Sacred Fire probably. Or just going out to Lando. Don't want to take an... Oh yeah, we have the light screen. We don't have a Reflect Up. Defogging again. Getting rid of the webs. It's good. U-turn into what? Ribombee? To get up more webs? And Landers is going to click... Okay, I thought we were going to see a U-turn. Moonblast. Entei's going to take that real well. Now I can get off a Sacred Fire. Or a Howl. That works too. Probably needs that to knock something out. Click Stone Edge here. Ribombee goes down. Now we have +1 potentially E-Speed to do some big damage. There it is. Guess Delphox down to 41. That is not nothing. Psyshock takes down the Entei. Who comes in now? Lando comes in. I don't know what it's going to do to the Delphox. It's going to outspeed somehow. Are you Scarf? You might be Scarf. Keldeo comes in. Now it's just Gligar. Clicks the Toxic Spikes because he's given up probably. Surf kills the Gligar. Crit. Definitely didn't matter because this is Big Keldeo. And that's the game. Great work, Stish. Great work. I bet you were Scarf on this thing. There's no way you would be outspeeding this otherwise. That was very good, Scarf, honestly. I think you hit that well, too. Losing the light clay was unfortunate, but it clearly didn't matter too much. Everything on this team did what it was supposed to do, I think. Everything here contributed exactly where it needed to. Prepping for these guys definitely paid off, because you wouldn't want them to just be annoying all over the place. And there's that nice knock on Gligar that was very good. It was very good for you. Revealed it to defogging on B. Yeah, I suppose so. Oh yeah, because it was faster. I unfortunately revealed that on my Scarf Corv against that guy in the finals. I did not win that one. Very nice job. That is now 4-1. 4-1 for Team LBL. We are smoking these guys. That is great to see. Alright, now we got Bart's game. Megalop versus Mega Mawile. I wonder if this is the Hisuian Sam lead. Are we Adrenaline Orb in case one of the Intimidators come out and we're fast now with fast Ceaseless Edge? I don't know if that's worth using your item slot on. Scarf, yeah. Yeah. What really sucked is I was ready to go. I was there on time. I was in the zone. I was good. And then bro said, oh, I'm hiking right now. So we didn't play for like another 5 hours. That game was already like a week late. Because nobody in that league gave a shit. It was a mess. Definitely psyched myself out against the low kicks that ran through me. I don't think I even looked at that thing twice. I've seen it do some stuff, but I've never had it done to me. So it's almost like it wasn't even on my radar. But that's not important. We're here for PDT. Lando? Gets the Intimidate on this guy. You do too, and you definitely force out and then Mega and hit him. Yeah, it would have been cool to get another trophy under the belt, but there will be other opportunities. I do like the Sam lead. This Tangrowth could probably make that variant. It's going to be annoying to deal with if it leads against the Samurott. So that might deter Bart here. But we could always just flip turn. Only 1-1, yeah, man. It can be tough, especially if you psych yourself out. For sure. I'm gonna go Tangrowth and Hisuian Samurott. Let's go! Okay, I got one. Landorus. I was wondering about Landorus for this specific situation with this attack drop. Man, if I had my counter up, I'd be doing pretty good here. I would be. What do we see? Click the play button. There we go. Flip turn on the Lando. We're doing a lot of damage despite the drop, so we must be banded or something. Alright, you turn on the incoming Ferrothorn into Glow King. This thing can chill your reception into anything it wants. Samurot's back. Ice Beam. No freeze. No freeze. Good. Now we can freely Ceaseless Edge. Just to see what this Tangrowth is, too. Good information. Rocky Helmet. That's what you'd expect from a Tangrowth. Alright, Zapdos is in. Leech Seed. Just an annoying bulky grass type doing what they do. Heat Wave and a Tangrowth. Alright, yeah. Yep, makes sense. You kind of want that. Especially when you see a bulky grass. Gren is in. Scald. Oh, and he revealed he wasn't Vest, so yeah, Heat Wave for sure. For sure. Alright, Discharge gets rid of the Gren easily. I don't know why there's a Scald there. Maybe he's expecting a switch. I don't know why. Slowking's in. We see Zap can't... Blunder Policy? Oh, hey! That's dope. Oh, I love it. Thunder Wave. That was the wrong guy to Thunder Wave. Oh, man. What do we see now? Hurricane. Alright, you're getting him low. It's good. And Ice Beam. Got 2 kills, I think. Yeah, got 2 kills, and we got to see the Blunder Policy, so I think that's a win. Just right there. Ceaseless Edge. Hold on. What's your ability? Are you Hyper Cutter? You might be Hyper Cutter. Maybe Bart has Intimidate somewhere in the back that we didn't see. Tell him about Zach Cannon Blunder. Yeah, that's good, dude. That's good. I like it. I ran Sing Blunder. That saved my ass on Prim. Alright, Fortress is in. It's probably the only thing that can stand up to Mega Mawile. Especially, wow, Rock Slide did some damage. I mean, it's not resistance, but damn. Fire Fang does finish it off. To be expected. Iron Moth is in, ready to Fiery Dance. Slowking's here. There's the Fiery Dance, doing some big damage. Slowking must be Fizz-Def. He can definitely do that again. Meteor Beam, okay. Alright, we're boosting. Probably expecting the Arcanine to come in. Very fair. There it is. What do we have for that? Bulldoze is going to knock it out. Must be Scarf. It absolutely is. Alright, Flygon's in. Landorus comes in. Hopefully we can U-turn here, maybe? D-Dance is good. D-Dance is good. I don't know what it gets for Lando. I don't think it gets any ice moves. Does it again. We have Defog getting rid of those spikes. We have a +2 dragon, though, so I don't think it matters too much. And again. What are we doing? We're clicking stealth. Are you just gonna let Flygon get the +6? I guess he's letting Flygon get the +6. He is that confident in his Mawile to knock this thing out with Sucker, huh? Alright, we are +6 on this Flygon. See what happens. Dual Wing Beat. Knocks out Lando. Just let Flygon max out. I am confused, dude. He is very confident. Or he doesn't give a shit. Or he doesn't give a shit. Why did you do that? What am I watching? Whatever. That's another another win for Team LBL. You didn't have Sucker on this thing? I was expecting Sucker. I wasn't expecting it to kill. Let's be real. But I was expecting Sucker at least with this thing. Good job, Bart. Good job, but good job. Meteor Beam on the Arcanine switch was a good idea. Definitely. Zapdos' Heat did exactly, it killed 2 guys and definitely damaged the Slowking, which is not nothing at all. It's really good. I think the spikes came into play a couple of times. I mean, it had to. You had 2 layers up and Landorus had to defog them. I just don't know what... He didn't even at least try to hit him? Maybe... Oh, Landorus definitely didn't have anything for him, but I mean, at least he could have U-turned. Maybe this thing was E-Speed or something. Probably wasn't since it's Scarf. I don't know, man. You at least had Intimidate. Maybe it was just too much. There's a lot of Intimidate cycling you could have done, maybe. If Bart decided to Earthquake, though, then that would, on the right guy, that would not work out. But, yeah, great job. LBL is 6-1 so far. We just got one more game, and that is Venny's Canics versus K-Traps. And boy howdy, I leave to go play D&D for one day, one Sunday. I keep getting bzz, 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 bzz to my phone. I keep getting it. And I'm like, I can't look at this right now. I gotta get in the zone. Gotta get in the game. Gotta get in my character's head. And then I come back. 5-1. Yes, 5-1. And then I come back and it's... Discord's blowing up. Everything's on fire. I'm like, what is happening? Someone tell me what's happening. Was it your fault? Yeah, man. Yeah. We got the Discord up. We got the Discord up. Let's take a look at this. Let's go through it. Then he says, what time on Sunday? But I guess guy probably said he wants Sunday or whatever. Do we even see him say anything? Or them, rather? Alright, we're gonna have to scroll a little bit for a K or a K-Traps or something. Did I miss that? Maybe I missed that? Oh, no, it's right here. I was looking for Venny's, but it was Lego. Higher up? What do you mean higher up? I mean, I can only assume that, where was that? I had it. I can only assume from here that bro said Sunday. So I don't know why I need to go higher up. Unless you tried something before that. I can go all the way up. This is the whole thread for it. Let's see if there's some Venny's Canics stuff up here. Unless you're talking about the whole Ty Lord saying, getting told the weekend and then being upset by that. He asked for Thursday or Sunday. Okay. I don't see it. But that's Stish. That's not it. Let me know when you're free this week. There it is. Sunday preferably. Can't do Thursday. All right. Then you said Sunday probably because that was like the only day you can do. I know your schedule is nights for work. All right. So we're all caught up. We're all caught up. They wanted Sunday. I think that was the whole point of that. That was the whole point of that. We're going to keep skipping around, skipping around. Let me know. Okay, there's the Sunday. There it is. Lego said, hasn't responded with a time after multiple pings, attempting to touch a time. That's Draft League, unfortunately. That's Draft League, unfortunately. That freaking sucks. Said Sunday, and your person never responded to that. That's not true. We just saw Venny say, let me know what time on Sunday. That's not true. We can scroll up. And then Bart pretty much said that. Alright, the team captain tried to get a hold of him. That is acceptable. Tagged him yesterday. What time Sunday? Had over 24 hours to respond to that. Alright, bro was just not online, I guess. Responded a poll earlier today. That is something that makes me upset, dude. Is you see people doing stuff in other servers when you're trying to get a hold of them. Especially for something like Draft League, which requires scheduling and collaborating with other people. Like, you're just being disrespectful and to your opponent's time and everybody's time, especially in a team tour. Not been on phone, so missed it as you've been with relatives. I mean, that's... I think it's valid. I mean, sending a message doesn't take too long, especially if you need a sub for that, which I would say if you're in mourning, you probably should grab a sub because you probably don't want to be playing Pokemon when you're in that state. You know, I probably wouldn't want to. All right, we got a time zone, like right away. Rather play earlier in the day, right in the evening, in GMT. I don't know what that is off the top of my head. I think evening GMT is like my noon. And I think that's Venice's like 11. Using it to leverage a win. Does he do that further down? I'm not seeing anything about leveraging a win so far. Yep, you say you work evening, so things are just not lining up. Things are not lining up. The 20th. Saturday. Okay. So no one's saying that we can do today. So this match is supposed to take place on the 21st. 9:30 a.m. Venice is going to be asleep because, again, he's Knights. He doesn't have the whole he doesn't have the whole 9 to 5 wake up time that everybody traditionally has. Gotta work with that. What time was this? Okay. So guy was just trying to keep his guy online. That's good. That's some good stuff. Working right now. And you can do that conversion or something. That is 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. All right, he does the conversion for us. That's great. We appreciate that. You wake up, makes sense. So that would be... There's 6 p.m. or something? Maybe? And that was it. That was it so far. Ping me when you can do. Can't otherwise. Someone on my team might have to. I mean, leaving the paste is good. Leaving the paste is good. I will say that. I think everybody should do that for their team for sure if they're not. That's just collaboration. Any extensions allowed? Can't. Team tour. Sub. That's why you have subs. Timings don't really work today, and considering what you've had on the week. I mean, I don't, unless it's much farther down. It probably is. I will not speak on leveraging or anything until we see more, because there's probably much more. Probably give it to you. I just like being an asshole. Me too. Agreed on Sunday, but never do a time. I mean, you had a time range. My thing is, I give the time that I'm available. Like the whole week. And then I let my opponent pretty much pick what it is, and if that shit don't work, then we'll make it work. I'm not opposed of staying up later or waking up earlier for a game. I've done it before, I'll do it again. I just don't offer it right away because I'd rather not. You know what I'm saying? Pinged 5 days ago and 2 days ago, no response. If you had something, you could have said so. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. Not been checking phone. I mean, understandable. It is understandable. I understand that for sure. It does make sense. But, I mean, at that point, if you're not looking at your phone and you're responding to a poll in another server, you should probably tell your captain that you can't play. Things pop up. That's why we have those subs. And to give other people on the teams a break. Pretty much what Lego is saying here, and that's exactly the first thing I thought of when I looked at this. I'm not going to go over everything. No idea about the funeral? Yeah, probably didn't because bro wasn't saying anything. Had to fly to another country on the same day, balanced work schedule, night shifts. I'm going to just keep going until I see somebody trying to say we're winning or whatever. So I don't want to be sitting on this for too long. Punishment? Buddy, guy, friend, you didn't respond at all. You're talking about punishing us? Accepting both players' circumstances regarding scheduling. Our teammate shouldn't have to extend while trying to get multiple times at a time. That is true. That is true. Issue you have with the 5-hour gaps, I mean, that's when you make it work. Make it work. If it's a forfeit win, you think that's incredibly distasteful and unfair to us. Yeah, why forfeit win? We just get subs. It's not that hard. Looks like some people were still heated after all that or whatever. Point is, we have a game. I don't really want to dwell on that too much. I was just told, oh, you gotta see this, you gotta see this. And I can agree, the scheduling was horrendous. It was absolutely horrendous. And things like that should not happen in draft, but unfortunately it does. I just don't understand asking for a forfeit win when we can just sub in people. That's how it works. I had to sub in for somebody after I woke up. I woke up to a ping in our last team tour, be like, hey, we need a sub. I'm like, well, at least there's a paste. I'll try to do something with that. Like, that's how it works, man. These people were whack the odor and admit-sided with them because we hurt their feelings, man. Man. Anything they could get because we're beating their ass, I guess. Not dwelling on it. We got to keep going. We got Venice versus K-Traps. We got a Mega. I almost said a Mega Gallade, but that's just a Val. Mega Darkrai is not legal. There's just a Mega over here. That's okay. We got a Mega Chandelier. Or Mega Electros. It's probably a Mega Chandelier, though, because why else would you draft Chandelier? Electros, I could at least understand. It can be bulky, it can be strong. Even if it's not invested in strength, it's not weak. Coco gets screens. That could be something. Mega Iron Valiant. It would be the brokenest thing ever, dude. That's like, that's Pheromosa's dad. That's what that is. I don't know, I'm kind of liking Mudsdale just but I don't know, man. I wouldn't want a Mudsdale against this guy. I would not like that. Could just go Tentacruel. I mean, let's see what lead. Screens you would be cool. You also can set up the terrain for the other guys here. It's a toughie. It's a toughie. Bundle, honestly, your leads pretty crazily into this. The only one that could probably withstand a move is this guy right here. So I'll probably go Bundle into Aegislash. Electros, alright. I'm not getting this one. Arcanine, gotcha. I was also maybe thinking about Arcanine specifically for the Intimidate, but I didn't say it, so that doesn't count as me predicting anything. Alright, we have a Mega Electros. T-Wave into Arcanine. And Para right away, that's annoying. Hex? I did not know Electros got Hex. I'm not gonna lie. Toxic did not hit. Unfortunate. We see Treads. Are we trying to get Toxic again? No, just Morning Sun. That's good. That's better. Mudsdale's in. We got Quake. And a Stamina boost. Let's go. Let's go. Electros is in. This guy's definitely Levitate. Stealth Rock. The pair in this game is ridiculous. Ah, man. Man. Are you talking about just in general, Stish? Because you mentioned Para, I thought of our game in Snow's League. Alright, we have Arcanine in. On the special Electros, maybe Arcanine is somewhat Spadef. I'm not sure. Paralyzed. Yikes. Yeah, you're definitely talking about this game. You were definitely talking about this game. Flamethrower. Okay, we're a special Arcanine. I guess that makes sense because Iron Treads is Spadef is lower. So is Bundle. Volt Switch on the Mudsdale. It's a good switch on our end. Electros is in. Mudsdale click. Stone Edge? No. We got Stealth Rock up. That's still not bad. For sure. We're getting back that HP. Switching into Arcanine. Makes sense. Hex. Ooh. And Thunderwave. Expecting a switch. Oh, no. Did you Morning Sun to try to get some HP? Oh, man. That's an Arcanine down. Very unfortunate. Aegislash is now in. Clicking Keen Shield just to see what this Electros wants to do. A T-Wave. Okay, so this is... Yeah, this isn't Protect. That would definitely work. Hex, we take that pretty well. Whoa! Weakness Policy, let's go. Sacred Sword on the Electros, we're doing some damage. Are we some Shadow Sneak? There it is! There it is, very nice. Electros down. Toxic again, gotcha. Alright, the Treads is in. We Shadow Sneak, because why not? Earthquake gets rid of the Aegislash. We did take down a Mega, and the Treads is weak. So that is still pretty good trade there. Darkrai clicks the Dark Pulse, getting rid of the Treads. Crit! Definitely mattered. Definitely mattered. Definitely mattered. Take out your calcs. Tapu Koko's in. Darkrai probably wants to leave. There it is. Mudsdale is in now. Are we volt switching? We are U-turning. Mudsdale gets that boost. Bundle's definitely coming in. There it is. There it is. It can click whatever button it wants. Freeze dry. Very good. Just sacking the Mudsdale, not even wanting to think about it. My first thought was Tentacruel expecting a Hydro Pump, but I had lost that. Darkrai's in. Flip turning into probably Coco. Nope, it's a Rude. You've got the close combat and the... Ooh, we hit the Focus Blast. There we go. There we go. We're definitely faster than this thing. Sludge Bomb, just in case of a switch into whatever. Also hits better than Focus Blast. It makes sense. Coco's in. We are definitely getting out of here into the Tentacruel. Okay. U-turn into Bundle, likely. Chandelure. Alright. Do you have a Psychic or something? Okay. There it is. But we have Surf or Scald. Scald works. Surf would have killed. Oh well. Darkrai's in. It's going to take the Psychic very well. Very, very well. Just does it again. So Chandelure's Scarf into Psychic. Then he's called that and just went Calm Mind. Are we going to get up to +6 in this match too? Maybe. Denny's, do it. Do it. He's letting us do it again. +6. +6. +6. Keep going. Keep going. Okay, we are +4 now. +5, just one more Calm Mind. Click Psychic again. Maybe he switches into Val. Maybe. Maybe he switches into Val or Tentacruel. I didn't know you could miss immune Pokemon. I didn't know you can miss an immune Pokemon. I'm confused. So you're saying an attack missing an immune Pokemon, well, he procs the Blunder? That makes sense. It's probably why you're Focus Blast. But I don't think that matters. You're definitely taking a Dazzling Gleam. Wild Charge. Sludge Bomb definitely takes out the Coco. Focus Blast could still miss Proc Blunder, yeah. Oh, that's why you clicked Focus Blast that first turn. Got it. So you're saying Focus Blast could have... Yes, that makes sense. That does make sense. Because the Focus Blast could have went over here like it often does. He would outsped and just swept. Yeah. Seems like you definitely could have done that. After getting up to +6. He was definitely letting you. He's definitely letting you. But I understand why you didn't. Crit Flip turn. The Psychic was gonna work on the 9th turn. Lego said the Psychic was gonna work on the 9th turn. I'm wearing down your immunity. Didn't know it at the time. Gotcha. Okay. Gotcha. I understand. There's a lot of things that a lot of us don't know. Freeze Dry into the Tentacruel. Barely misses out on that KO. Into the Sludge Bomb. Get the Poison. Don't get the Poison. Crit mattered 2 on Flip turn. I was thinking it did. Because Darkrai is bulkier than you'd usually think. Your booster speed, we're definitely outspeeding this thing. KOing. Oh, actually, never mind. We're not definitely outspeeding that. Because I forgot this thing's faster. But we do have the Vacuum Wave. And that did it. So, very nice job to Venice. Unfortunate that you had to deal with the scheduling issues. Unfortunately, that's just Draft League. But I can't really say that I've seen it that bad. Oh man, they just let us boost on them. I guess they probably didn't know you were Blunder and thinking that in the terrain, Bundle and Tapu Koko would just not have an issue with the Darkrai. That I still don't understand just letting you boost up like that. Drama and lore dumps. Drama alert with Team Snowy. That's what that was. Okay, that is the end of the stream. We are 6-1. Team LBL is doing a hell of a lot better this team tour than the last one. We are on the comeback. I think somebody said that we have the most kills in the league now, which is nuts. It is absolutely nuts. I want to give another shout out, a couple shout outs to, well, firstly to the team for doing so good. We're doing pretty dang good right now. Good job to all of you guys. Special shout out to Lego for keeping the team tour going. He's been doing most of the everything when it comes to the actual captaining. So definitely appreciate you doing that. Shout out to Bart and Stish again for posting all the replays and the battle times and everything. Definitely making my life and Lego's life a lot easier. We appreciate that a ton. Using Focus Blast was probably what kept him from switching and letting you boost. That does make sense, because there is that 70% chance, or more so the 30% chance you would hit. Or the 5% chance you'd hit, let's be real. Being our clerical nerds. Yes, yes sir. We need those. We need those. Like the stream if you haven't. We deserve that like for that almost sweep. We'll get them next week, 7-0. Subscribe if you haven't and you'd like to. Trying to get to 200 by the end of the month. We could maybe get there with your help. We'll see. And we'll catch you for a possible stream on Thursday. That's Christmas, but let's not count on it. And I think that PDT is going through a hiatus again because of the holidays. So you probably won't be seeing another one of these streams until the 5th of January. More ZA for us, I suppose. Have yourselves a good night and take care of yourselves.